Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to the workshop. So you can see the screen.
Yeah.
Just follow these steps and sign up for first an account on openprocessing.org. Second, get a Pinterest account. This is optional, but it would be really great. And then open the example file and open the Pinterest board. And we'll get started at 4:05, just to get everyone a chance to sign up.
Okay.
Did anyone already get a open processing account?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yes.
So when you open, did you get the example file?
Yeah.
Yes.
So to find this kind of view where you can have the code on one side and the output on the other, what you might first get is when you open the file, it might be a screen, it might be a full screen like this. So what you need to do is that you click on these two triangles and we'll open this window. And then there might be these three dots on the side. And so you just click on those and then move over to the tab that says editor. And then the layout, click on the option on the right-hand side. And then this is like the layout that we want to use. And then what you're going to do is here where it says save as fork, you're going to click on that. And it will give you an option to fork the code, which means to make a copy of it. So we'll run through this again, but if you're already ready to go, you can already start. So we have more time for the workshop.
Can you please repeat what we have to do?
Follow the steps here on this slide. Are you talking for open processing? I'll go through it again. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Okay, and then I'll share with you the slides too. So if you fall behind, you can follow on your own too, if you need to check something. So I'll just share that link with everyone.
Hi, after the editor and layout, what we supposed to do?
There's an option to save your file as a fork up here.
Okay.
So you're going to click on that, and then you're going to create a fork. So what this means is that this is my code, and what you're going to do is you're going to make a copy of my code, and then you're going to edit it on your own.
Hello, you will be helping everybody to restart the things, or
yeah,
I was not able to follow you.
It's okay. We'll get started in 2 minutes.
Yeah, no worry. Inshallah.
Yeah.
Inshallah. Thank you.
No problem.
It's better to start together. Otherwise, everybody will ask to help. That.
For sure.
Thank you.
So just 1 more minute. And then we'll get started. Okay, so let's get started. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the workshop, Islamic Geometric Patterns Remixed. My name is Sayjel Patel. I'm an assistant professor at DIDI, and we're hosting a series of workshops talking about some of the things that we teach here at the university, and giving an opportunity online that we could all connect. And today's talk connects something that I'm very interested in, which is computational design, with a topic that is very relevant to, say, this time of year and the region. And so what does it mean, Islamic Geometric Patterns Remixed? And what does it have to do with DIDI? And so today, the big idea, what we're going to talk about is this concept of generative design. So how we can use simple rules and inputs and organize them into procedures to create complex structures and forms that go beyond what someone could imagine on their own. And this topic is really relevant of generative design. We talk about it a lot today, but it dates back and to this kind of topic of geometric patterns, which were used as a way of representing kind of divinity in life, given the constraint that in terms of Islamic art, it was not possible to represent people and living figures. So what artists needed to do and craftsmen needed to do is to come up with a way of creating patterns that could evoke this idea. And so their technique was based on the kind of repetition of geometric shapes. So here are some examples. And what you can see is that using geometric patterns and very simple rules and repeating them through repetition, you're able to create these kind of arrays of pattern that have very interesting effects in terms of, say, ornamentation that could be applied to clothing or architecture or in other types of crafts. Here are some drawings just talking about the sort of mathematics behind it. So the patterns were all derived from a set of very primitive mathematical figures and relationships that were set up. And so it really is the kind of end result of a process. There's another reason for this, is because in these times, when you were a craftsman, the way you kind of understood a design would not necessarily be by following a blueprint or plan, like an architect's blueprint or plan that we do today. But what you would have are a simple set of components and rules to follow. And that's all you need. Just through some instructions and components, you're able to recreate the pattern that the designer originally envisioned. And so, yeah, I think this quote really summarizes the power of these, that they're very elegant because they could be constructed just using a ruler and compass. And that's it. You don't need drawings. You don't need complex instructions. It's very simple, but through these kind of simple procedure, you can produce a very ornate effect. So here are some of the rules today in the workshop that we'll be looking at. And this is obviously an immense field, so we're just touching on it today. But the design rules we'll look at are in terms of looking at reflections, rotations, overlapping, and grids, and how could you combine these different rules together to create new types of patterns. And the twist, why it's like remixed, is that we're going to use code to generate these patterns. Okay, so here are 3 design principles that we'll look at. So the first is thinking about infinity and the sublime. So that's very essential to the idea of the patterns. The second is information, so looking at algorithms and codes. And the third is images. Some of these Islamic patterns, they incorporate floral patterns or calligraphy as part of the work. And so we'll be looking at sampling images as a kind of input to generate our designs. Okay, so that was a quick intro to the topic. And so today we'll be doing a workshop. And so what we're gonna do is that we have an example, like a very straightforward computer program that we're gonna write. And we're gonna use different rules and organize them in different ways to generate patterns based on symmetry. So just to get started, we're using a programming language called P5.js, which is based on JavaScript, which is a web-based language. And P5.js is developed for artists and designers who may not be software developers, but to allow them to begin to create forms easily. So I gave a couple of signups. So the first is openprocessing.org. So I hope everyone was able to navigate to open processing. So what open processing is, maybe what it does is it allows you to write code in the browser. So you can use P5.js when you're writing code on your desktop, but what this allows us to do is to begin to edit codes in the browser. And so it's kind of like the Facebook of programming, where you can have your own account and you can have different codes that you developed and you can share, just taking the time to kind of boot up. But it's like a really interesting community where people are creating stuff and you can comment. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so that's open processing. So that's what we'll be using. And the other thing is that because I'm super interested what everyone comes up with, I want to encourage you to sign up for Pinterest. And my goal is at the end of this workshop that we'll be able to create a kind of exhibition together of different designs that we come up with. So if you have a Pinterest account, I know some people already joined. They'll be fantastic. So the last step of this workshop will be to post our designs and share with everyone. Okay. And this is just a link to the open processing code. It's shared in the chat. So once you sign up for Pinterest and once you sign up for open processing, open this file. So does anyone need time to still make an account on open processing? Maybe I'll give you a couple minutes just to make the accounts. If anyone needs time, let me know.
Yeah, just 5 minutes, I suppose.
Okay, I'll give.
Hello.
Okay.
You 2 minutes.
I'll give 3 minutes. Okay. Okay, I guess some people are just joining in. So just
Front one
follow
level.
these steps.
Hmm.
I posted the steps again. What pops a download?
I'll be muted.
Can't be muted.
Who's at this point? Is anyone at this point where they have the file open?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're at this point, click on the top right corner. There's a little icon that looks like three circles that are connected with lines. Click on that. And then what you're going to do, once you do that, you're going to click here in the bottom right that says Create Fork, the red button on the bottom right corner. And so that's going to create a new file that you can work on.
As it's asking me to allow download multiple files, should I allow?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm done here actually.
Okay, great.
Yeah, same here.
I'll give it just a few more minutes to let everyone catch up.
So we get a message saying starting algorithm rotation 12, algorithm done. That's
Pardon?
the message that comes. There's a message that comes down that's starting algorithm rotation 12, algorithm done. That's it?
Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
For the part, I'm still stuck for the step after you press the two triangle things.
Okay, yeah. Just give me a sec. So what happens? Okay, so let me just back up. So when you probably open the code, it looks something like this, right? You click on the two triangles, and then it will give you this screen. But what we want is to be able to look at our code and the result at the same time. And so the way to do that is that you can click on these three buttons on the right-hand corner, select editor, and then in layout, there's a window. There's two options. You click on the one on the right, and so it will pop this up, which is the result.
Okay.
Okay, got it? And then once you get here, then you're going to create a fork. Here where it says create fork, you're going to create a fork of the code. This right button.
Wait,
So what additions did we make?
where does it say that?
It's also in the slides. So if you look in the slides here, if you click on this button, it looks like 3 dots. There'll be an option to create a fork, and then you're going to click that.
Oh.
And it's going to create a new copy of the code for you.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I don't see create a fork. I just see save the fork.
It tells me to sign in first.
Click on this one. Are you guys signed in?
No, I'm just signing in.
Yes.
You need to, if you don't sign in, then you won't be able to create a fork.
Yeah, I'll go again.
I'm still struggling where to sign in.
Okay. If you go to open processing.
Open processing, yeah.
Yeah, there'll be an option to sign in. It's just for me to show you the screen, then I have to sign out.
Yeah, it shows for created.
When you open the link given in the chat, you go there, they will automatically take you to the sign up actually.
Yeah, it should just automatically take you there.
I need to create a fork.
Do you Do you reach the area where you have the create a sketch?
When you get the sign up?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you should open the sketch I shared with you, the link that I shared. I'll share it again in the chat. Okay, so maybe.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I reached the point that Outlook, and I didn't find the picture. It didn't show up.
Which one?
This photo, this one. The one that's you're
Where
sharing.
I'm at? Did you get here?
Yes, and the photo's not showing.
For fork? You click here. There's 3 dots in the corner. Here. In the top right corner.
Yeah, I got the same issue. Like after it creates a fork, the photo disappears.
The photo disappears? Oh, I think it's probably fine. Okay.
It says no forks created yet.
Yeah, same.
Okay. How about it might be fine. I think it's fine. As long as the code, as long as you have this, it's fine. Okay.
Okay.
All right, and also I'll share the slides too. So if anyone's lost, they can follow the instructions here. After you create the fork, you're done. That's like where we want to start. Okay, so we'll move on. I shared the slides, so if you're behind, just follow the steps on the slides and you'll be okay. So now we're set up and we're gonna develop our design procedure. And this will have 3 parts. Step 1 will be to sample images. Step 2 will be to design an algorithm. And step 3 will be to generate a pattern. So for sampling images, there's 2 options. The first is to use a web link. So you can find the link to an image online and use that as your input. The other way is to upload a file from your own computer. And I'll show you both ways. So the first way, I'll just give you an example, is like you can go to Google image search. You can search whatever you want. Like I like Mario Brothers, so I'm just gonna put like Mario. And then when you find an image you like, say this one, like this, maybe this one's good, you can click on it. And where it says open image in new tab, click on that. And then the link that's at the top here, just copy it, okay? And then once you copy it, you can replace one of these links in the code with your new link. Okay, so that's one way.
I'm sorry, so you mean to say in the construction URL 1, right?
Yeah, or just for now, you can just, as long as you save it somewhere, just like copy links. So maybe, okay, so that's one. Like maybe everyone can try to get 3 images that they want to use. There's another way. So say if you already have an image on your computer, you can go to this window that says Files, and you can click on Select, or you can drop an image in. So you can find an image from your desktop. Let me find one. Okay, so I have one of my dog. And you can just click it, and that will be there. So my dog's name is Banjo. So the image is Banjo JPG. And so for that one, the link is just the file name. So it'll be just like Banjo JPG, and put that in quotation marks. Okay, and so maybe, okay, like maybe what you can do is you can keep these links, URL2, but just copy them and paste it. Maybe you can like rename it like URL3, URL4, and then put your new links in there. Okay, so maybe let's take 5 minutes to find images that we want to use.
Wait, so you just make you replace some links, or do you just add the link?
Whatever is easier. Maybe adding new ones is probably better.
Okay.
It'll be more interesting if you have like a few options.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how many pictures should I add?
So just get to that point when you have some links that you want to try.
What links should we add?
Any image that you're interested in. If it's like a cartoon character or like a landscape.
Okay.
It's not anything. It could be anything. It could be calligraphy. Let me answer.
It should be a PNG.
I had some images. I had some problems with security settings, so I think JPEG, like JPG, is better.
Okay.
Yeah. So
it can be any image, or it's something specific.
Anything you want.
Okay, thank you.
Does it have to be more than 2?
It doesn't have to be, but if you want to have more than 2, it's good. You'll see. It'll be better with more images.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where exactly should we add the image?
See at the top, like the top here, where it says URL, URL2, URL3, URL4. Just copy these 2 lines and rename them, and then add your links here. What's really important is that with the link, that it's in 2 quotations.
Okay.
I'm sorry, looks like I'm lost.
Where are you?
Well, you told me to, when you choose the tab, okay, next, open in a next tab, and you copy that URL and paste it in, I think there, actually, I got lost.
Yeah, so once you have your code, like you copied it, just paste it in your code, and then you can, here where it says like const, you could just write this, like URL.
Okay.
Just the most important thing that you have 2 quotation marks.
2 quotation mark, okay.
So now I should copy the link from the web and paste it to the place?
Yeah.
Would you mind to just do this activity one more time?
To save the image?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so maybe, whoa, I like this frog Mario. That's really cool. So maybe, maybe I want to get an image of Bowser. Okay. So you just right click on the image, go open image in new tab, and copy the link here, and then you can copy it over here. So maybe, let me see. Just some of them are like really long. It's like super long. Okay, so maybe instead of copying it and pasting it, I'm just going to write this variable. These are called variables. And so all that means in terms of coding is this is like a placeholder for this text. So let's see. Okay, yeah. All right, do most people have some images?
I just had a quick question.
Yeah.
If you want to upload the image from your computer,
yeah.
what's the process for that?
Okay, yeah. So there, you click on these 3 dots, right? And you bring up the Files tab. And then here, you can just click and drag the image into this tab. And then to reference it, you just use the same file name. That's the name of the file.
What do we do once we finished adding the images?
We can start to the next step. So maybe, yeah, so maybe we can move on. And I'll just show you the next step. So
images are we supposed to, how many images are we supposed to save?
Maybe 2 or 3 would be good. Maybe more.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'll show you the step. Has everyone here seen computer code before?
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
we're not going to get like too much into coding, but all you need to know is that this is like a recipe. It's a list of instructions. And so what happens is that you have different steps and they're executed one by one. And so just think about this as a sequence. And so the first step is we have our links. And the first step is there's a function. And a function in computer programming is basically like a kind of group of code that operates or kind of executes a very specific task. And so the first code that we write, it's preload. And all this does is it will load the image in processing. And so we can change which image that we're using by manipulating this little, the variable here. And so see how it says like load image? I put URL 6. You can put whatever you called the variable for your specific link, you can change it. So here, if I say URL 2 and press play, the image will change. Now, it may not work like this for you, but this is where you, and I'll tell you why in a sec, but this is where you load the images. So as you execute your code, you can try adding different images in by manipulating this part, okay? The second part is the algorithm. And so I'll introduce you to some design some rules that we can apply. But what I want you to do first is, I think some of these rules might be highlighted. Press Control backspace. Control backspace. It does what it's called commenting out code.
Is it okay if I open it in an iPad? I don't have the.
I'm not sure. You can try. You can try. I'm not sure. Okay, so if you press Control backslash, it will comment out the code. So I want you all to comment out this code for now. And when it's all commented out, I think the initial one, there was a pattern here, but when you comment out all the code, then it'll just be one image here. So the other part of the code here is there's some other variables. This one called, yeah?
What do you put? Control what?
Control backslash. I'll write it down.
I'm totally lost here.
Control backslash. Just comment out this code here. Or let me tell you something. Just delete it. Just delete it. It's fine.
Okay.
So you want me to delete the whole thing?
Just all of this. Keep everything that like these brackets. Keep that, but just delete this.
Okay.
Okay. And so, okay. So now, when you do that, when you press this button up in the top of the page that looks like a wheel, it will run the code. And basically, the first thing you'll see is it's just loading your images. So you could try if you have a few different images, you could try changing the variables and then seeing which image pops up. Okay. So after that step, so we have our images, we've sampled our images. Now we're going to start thinking about design rules. And so there's different functions in this code that allows you to manipulate your image. So the first one we're going to look at are reflections. And so a reflection is, in this case, it's just symmetry. So the first function that you could write, if you type vertical and then put two brackets, two curly brackets, and then press play, it's going to mirror vertically the image. Can you see it? You can see that Bowser got mirrored.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
When I clicked play, it says that it failed.
Yeah, same for me too.
Yeah, same here.
The same. Yeah.
Change the image.
Did it work? Did it ever work?
No.
Does it work? Does it work with if you put, say, link here? Does it work?
Actually, mine didn't work actually, so I actually can't go ahead what you are doing right now.
It doesn't work.
My first one didn't work,
Wait,
but then
so
I tried the others.
Some images might not work, but try with link. So if you put link here, just see if it works.
It doesn't work.
I tried, it didn't work.
Wait, I don't understand the steps.
Okay, let's just take a step back. Okay, how far did you guys get? Did you get the URLs?
Yeah, I got the URL.
Okay, so here are some things.
Well. Sorry.
Here are some things where there could be a problem. Is if there isn't quotations around each link, like if it's not in double quotations, it will make an error. Okay.
I just did one link.
Yeah.
I just added one link.
Yeah. Some files, some web files might not work because of security settings. So you have to follow the step that I told you about open image a new tab and then copying this link. You have to follow that step. Okay. The other thing is, did it work? When did it stop working? Did it stop working when you changed algorithm?
No, it stopped before that.
It stopped before that. So then maybe it's about the links.
Yeah, it is actually with the links only. Until unless links are not working, we cannot go further.
Okay. So in that case, for now, why don't you just use the links that I provided and see, like, does it work with the links that I provided?
Can you share the link, your link in the chat so that we can share, use the same link?
Yeah. What you could also do is just refresh the code that I shared.
I did already.
Yeah?
Yeah, I did
Okay.
already.
Okay, that's fine. All right.
What do you do after the function algorithm part?
So here, I want you to start playing with the design rules. So there's one called vertical, right? And so what that does is it will mirror your image vertically. There's another one called horizontal. So vertical. There's also horizontal.
I actually tried your link and it does work.
That's awesome.
Hi.
Okay, and then you can try horizontal.
Yeah, can you tell me one more thing? I have taken your link and now where exactly you want me to put it? In URL 1 or URL 2?
No, where it says link.
Okay.
Just use this is called a variable.
Okay.
So when I say link here, it actually is referring to this text.
Okay.
Because these are called variables. They're like placeholders.
Right.
Because if we write out all this text, then it makes our code like really long. So just to make. Oh yeah. Suleiman has a very good point. Try to use a small image. Don't use a huge image. It will cause errors.
No, I have taken your link only, and you know what was the problem earlier? That my link was not showing upload, and your link is showing upload. So now my question is that I have already refreshed my tab, and now I'm in URL 1 and URL 02.
Yeah.
So where exactly you want me to put your link now? In URL 1 or URL 2?
It doesn't matter. It's fine.
It's any, or I can take a copy paste of URL 1 and 2 underneath, and
you
I
can
can
rename.
paste it there.
Oh yeah. Okay, this is where another error could happen. Is you can't have two variables that are the same name. So if you have two variables called URL1 or URL2, that will cause an error. That's why you have to change the name each time.
I did one of the steps and the screen zoomed in and it's not able to zoom out.
What do you mean, the zoom?
No, this thing. This happened.
Oh. I'm not sure how to fix that on a Mac. I think it has to do with your browser. Like in Chrome, if you click on the top right corner, there's an option for the zoom to change it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sayjel, I uploaded your link in URL 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Now my image is not changed yet.
So once you have the link, like the URL,
you have to delete.
You have to load it here.
Where is say?
So here I wrote like in preload, I put link. I can put like URL 2, and it will load whatever files in URL 2. It will load. Okay.
It is saying my sketch line 2 uncaught syntax error, invalid or unexpected.
Do you have quotation marks on both sides?
On both sides.
Yeah, you need to have 2 quotations. Like I know this link's really long, but yeah, there should be like quotations on either side.
Yeah, okay, so I noticed one thing, that your screen is showing a square and my screen is still showing triangles on the top.
Triangles?
You know, the one in the starting, you know?
What do you mean? You have to open the you have to open the code. Here, wait one sec. Does anyone at the point though where they have something showing up on their screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yes.
So try horizontal, then try diagonal.
Yeah, okay.
Can you show us how to try the diagonal?
Yeah. So you just type diagonal.
Excuse me?
Actually, does anyone know how to, okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, and so the trick is you can combine these. So you can put horizontal and diagonal together. You can play around with that. So just spend like 1 minute just testing that out. So we tried out reflection rules. I'll just
yeah,
try to get,
I'm getting that.
I'll try to get through everything, and then I'll come back to help people. Okay, so we tried the reflection rules. The next one is we can try a rotation, okay? And so the way to do a rotation is that you can type rotation, and you can add a number. So what this will do is create a rotation of the image. And the number is the number of times it will rotate in one circle. So here, if I press play, wait, I spelled rotation wrong. So you can see here, now it's made like a rotation of the image. Can you see that? So you could change the number of rotations. You could put 12, for instance. Okay. And so maybe now you could play with rotation. Play with rotation, spend 1 minute with rotation, and then see how you can combine it with diagonal and horizontal.
Yeah, I'm able to do that.
Yeah.
Can I have the link of the place that you are in?
What do you mean link? Like the example code?
No, of the page that you are in right now.
Yeah, this is the example code. Let me share in the chat.
Do we have to put the number 12 beside the...
Play with it. So what if you put like, you try putting like 3, what happens?
I tried like 36.
36 is like a lot.
Yeah.
But it's also cool. What you'll see is that as you add more rules, the initial image starts to become something else. The initial image becomes lost, and then a pattern begins to emerge just through geometry. Okay, so that's rotation. The next one I want to show you is array and deletion. The first one is array. So what array will do is that it will create a tile for your pattern. So if I put 4 and 4, it will create a 4x4 grid of this pattern.
Oh, yes.
So the trick is just playing with different combinations. Different types of patterns will begin to emerge.
Cool.
Right, it becomes like very interesting. Let me see. Okay. And so I'm going to show you another one. It's called deletion. And so what this is going to do is it's going to remove some of the pixel information. And so the way that works is you can type deletion, and then the number you put in here is the number of colors you want to reduce this image to. So let's say like 3. So this is something you could also begin to play around with. So maybe you could do an array, a deletion, and a rotation.
I tried the rotation with a negative number, and I also placed it on as well.
It works?
Yeah, it works as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, I'm going to show you one more that I just added that I'm excited about. You can use the function merge. It's not in the tutorial, but you can use merge. And so this is, say if you want to add a second image into your pattern, you can use merge. So let's see how that looks like. And then you could begin to array this, or maybe we could like mirror it. Oh, whoops.
Can we merge 3 images?
3 images? For now, it's just 2. Unfortunately.
Okay.
But just play around. So like maybe, okay, I could merge and then rotate, then vertical reflection.
Is it recording?
What is recording?
This whole meeting? The whole
It is,
meeting
I guess.
recording?
Yeah.
I'm
that's
not
okay.
sure. Rizan, is the
It's
meeting
better if
recording?
it is recording, so I can, catch up.
I will help you. I will get through the. I'll get everyone through the process, and then I can help everyone who is behind.
Thank you so much. Thank you, dear.
Okay, so you could try merge. Wait, let's see. Okay. Okay, almost there. Okay, so we did deletion, merge, rotate. Let me check the slides. Okay. So I think that's the last step. Okay, so everyone just experiment now with all the rules and then come up with a pattern. So everyone just take like a few minutes just to try to come up with something.
Can you see our work?
Pardon?
Can you see our work?
Not yet. I want to see it. I'm very excited to see it. So one of the things that's important to think about is the file size. So right now, we're sort of just using a very low resolution just so it doesn't crash our computer. But once, say you have a design that you really like, maybe like this one's really nice. Let's see.
I'm lost right here, like from the start.
Okay, so say if you okay, for everyone who's behind, just go through the slides and then I'll come back and help everyone. Okay. I'll just get to the end. So, okay, once you have an image you like, here where it says resolution, you can increase the value to a larger number, like let's say like 500, and you can set save file to true. And then when you run it, it will download an image of the file that you created. So when you increase the resolution, it takes a lot longer to work. But then you can see like, let's see. So this is what you're gonna do. So then you're gonna download this file And now you have it. And once you have ones that you think are really good, I want you to then, using the Pinterest link, I want you to add the file to the Pinterest board so we can all share.
How do I download it again?
It will automatically download. So I'm going to title it like CAD Mario and then save it. And this is the end of the workshop. So everyone who's behind, I'll now go through everything again. Okay? So if we go to the board, everyone can add their designs. Okay, so should I start from the beginning, or where's everyone who's confused right now? Where should I start
from? The beginning is good.
Yes, please. Beginning will be better.
Okay. Okay, so let me start. I'll start from the scratch. So I'm just going to open the file from Open Processing.
Can we go slide by slide, please? Slowly.
Slide by slide? Okay. How about I put the slides in one window and so you can see side by side. Is this better if I show you at the same time? Or worse?
No, it's okay. Slide is okay. I wanted to see how you're doing actually this URL thing.
Okay. Okay, so we're starting from scratch. Maybe what will be easier for you if you're having a lot of problems is if you just download the file to your computer and then upload it. Okay? So the way you would do that, you could just find an image. I think it has to be a JPEG. I could be wrong though. So you're gonna find an image and then you're gonna right click on it and say save image as. And just give it like a really simple.
Should it be a JPEG?
Yeah, JPG. So maybe just give it a really simple name. So I'm just gonna call this like raccoon. Okay. And so once you've saved that file, when you go to processing or the P5, what you're going to do is you're going to click on the corner here where there's the 3 dots, go to files, and either you can, here the image is just saved, so I can just click and drag it.
Hold on, please.
Yeah. Or the other way is you can click select and find it on your computer and add it that way.
I'll go to the files.
Can you go again?
Select. Okay. Yeah, I did select the file.
Yeah.
And then?
You select the file from your computer?
Yeah.
Yeah, just, and then click open. So let me see. Okay, so here I have this image of my dog. I click on it, just put open.
Okay.
And you can see here the file name is there.
Right.
So you could, here we're just defining it as a variable. So you could say like const, and you can call this whatever you want. So maybe I could call it like Mario, and you say it equals, and in quotation marks, you write the file name. So for me, it's Mario JPG, or like raccoon, right? For whatever you name the file, it needs to be that, and it needs to be in 2 quotation marks.
Give me a second, please.
Okay.
If I have, excuse me, just one question. If I have the pictures already saved and I want to put that in this, how do I go about with it?
Which pictures?
If I
like
have
the pictures you want,
yes,
the pictures you want to put in.
Yeah.
You can just click and drag it here where it says files, and it has this like right-hand tab. You can click and drag the files into here, and it will automatically load.
I can see that right-hand side, what is shown, but I cannot see the image. This image coming over here.
It just has a file name.
Yeah, the file name is visible, but I can't see anything other than the file name and the left side, the links. That's it.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
That's fine.
I have a problem. When
You don't see anything in the middle screen, right?
Yeah.
For me, when
that's fine.
code, it does not show me the picture.
Pardon?
When I
to see the pictures, you have to press the play button in the top center.
And it did not show me.
I'm sorry?
When I press this button for playing the code, it did not upload the picture.
Oh yeah, because you need to, once you have the picture loaded here, you need to copy the file name over here. So here I loaded a file called raccoon JPEG, and then I created this variable. Well, maybe I'll just call it like, you can call it whatever you want. And so that will store this file link. And then to load it, so I guess it's like 3 steps. To load it, then in preload, you need to set this name as this variable.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so is everyone who's having problems with loading the file, or is everyone okay with that?
I still have a problem.
Yeah?
So how exactly do you, once you paste the URL in the constant thingy, how do you let it load?
Here, so in preload, where it says input 1, and it says load image, in this bracket, that will refer to the variable that has that link. So I have link. If I put link here, it will load this link, or it will load this URL, Mario. If I put URL, it will load whatever this URL refers to. If I put URL2, it will be something else. Okay. So going through this part, what you might see is like some of these are all different, just going through this again. So in algorithm, this is where you create the kind of rules to generate an image. But we can add them one by one. So when it's grayed out like this, it means that the code is commented out, and you comment out, press Control /. But then to add the code, just one by one, you can also press Control / and then add different rules. And so what you could do is begin to play around with the order of the rules to come up with a pattern. So maybe, diagonal. Yeah. Array. Rotation. Deletion. And so you could repeat some rules too. So you could have an array, rotate, delete, and then array again. And then maybe you could have like a merge.
I added my.
You could try just try different numbers. It's really, there's
5.
no right way. Here, I saw a question in the chat.
Here I added the 5. So what should I do?
Okay, I mean I can share you my like this was my algorithm. But you could try your own. And so once you play with a different pattern, so you could merge and then merge again too. And then maybe, I don't know, you could rotate it again.
I'm stuck here. I just want to know how to add the file.
Whoa, this is so cool. This one's really cool. Do you see this? Oh, maybe 2 by 2. Okay, and then so once you get the image that you like, let me see. I'm still playing around with it. So once you get the image you like, you can increase the resolution where it says res 200 to a bigger number, like maybe 500. And where it says save file, make that true. And then just run it, and it will automatically download the file at a higher resolution.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
If we're done, can we leave the meeting?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you upload to Pinterest?
Yeah, I will.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I hope you had fun.
No, I'm still stuck here.
Where are you stuck?
I'm stuck at the first part. I couldn't get the file in.
Yeah, same here.
How are you doing it? Are you doing a link, or did you download the file and then try to upload it?
I downloaded the file. So now
yeah,
here it tells me drop files or select. So I selected the file, and it takes me to another.
Oh, are you signed in?
Can I share my screen with you,
sure,
if you don't mind, and you can see where I'm going wrong?
Okay.
Okay, here I'm sharing my screen now with you. Okay, here it is. Share. Can you be able to see?
Oh.
See, I have opened, I have tried to put 3 files here, actually, try to download 3 files, okay? Every time I have given a different name here, all right? But
I can't see your screen.
Every single time there was a different image coming.
I can't see your screen. Just give me a sec.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see you. Maybe try sharing your screen again.
All right, okay. Stop sharing. Let me share again.
Oh.
Here we are. Here, okay.
What do the vertical and horizontal functions do?
Can you see it now?
It mirrors the picture.
It is narrowing.
What's your name? Whoever's talking, what's your name?
Sapna. Sapna.
Can you type it into the
chat?
The chat? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Hold on. You know, I'm sorry. Hold on, please.
You.
Can you see?
I can't see. I'm very sorry.
I think you have to stop sharing the screen first.
Okay.
Okay, I stopped sharing my screen.
Okay.
And now I'm writing my name.
Excuse me?
Yeah?
May I please leave? I have a class after this.
Yeah, that's fine.
I've uploaded mine on Pinterest.
Yeah, upload it on Pinterest.
Yeah, I've already done that.
Okay, let's see.
Yes, Sayjel, I have already sent you a message.
Whoa, look at all the results. This is awesome. That's amazing. Wow. I love it. Okay. You're sharing your screen. Okay. Yeah.
Should I? Hold on.
Yeah.
1 minute, please.
So try running it.
I'm trying to do this now.
Yeah.
Give me a sec.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
See.
Thank you very much for the session.
Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it.
I did.
Awesome.
You know, I don't know what I'm doing here. 1 minute. Share my screen. Screen. Okay, here. Can you see now?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. As you can see here, these are the 3 links which was given by you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, first 3. Now, second 3, further down, I have made my own, you know, these, whatever links are there. Okay. Now in this link, whenever I'm, suppose, as you said, go to the input 1 and type, suppose instead of URL, I'm typing echo.
Okay.
Now play. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see the error.
Now, this is not the image actually which I was bringing here in. So,
really?
Yeah, that's
I know. Try see an algorithm.
Okay, algorithm. What should I do?
Go down. Just delete all the code in there. I'm really sorry about this. So what happened is, I think your image, it's being brought in, but it's been like transformed already, so it's just not recognizable anymore. So go down.
Okay, I'm here in our algorithm now.
Yeah, just go over to the left.
Yes.
Left side. Yeah, so just delete from line 26 to 35. Delete.
Horizontal. Okay.
Yeah. To array. Delete all that. Delete all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then try running it.
What should I do? Say again. Sorry, I can't hear you.
Delete that code from horizontal. Yeah, all the way to array. Delete it. Just delete it.
Until 35, right?
Yeah. Delete it.
Okay. I delete it.
Press play. Press play.
Then press play. Oh yeah. Now it's here.
Yeah. So the thing is that it's been like manipulated so many times, like you can't see the pattern anymore.
Okay. So now what's the next which I should do here?
Just go step by step. Like try horizontal. Try the different rules like horizontal, diagonal, vertical, merge.
Where should I write? Sorry.
Inside of algorithm.
Inside the algorithm, I should.
Yeah, like
here.
between in there. So just one by one, and then it'll be in order.
Horizontal, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
You have to have 2 commas after horizontal.
Sorry. That's it. Or before.
Commas, not backslash.
Backside.
Curly brackets.
Brackets you're saying, right?
Curly brackets.
Curly brackets, okay.
A left and right one.
Curly brackets, okay, this one?
And the right curly bracket.
And the right curly bracket, okay. What should I write here now?
Curly, like not that bracket, the normal bracket.
The normal
like
bracket.
See the brackets beside algorithm? You need that next to horizontal.
Is it the one you're saying?
Yeah, try that.
Okay.
Now try.
Now try play.
Yeah. Yeah,
okay.
There you go.
That's perfect, very nice.
So just keep going. Just keep going.
I save?
Yeah, you can save or you don't have to save.
Okay.
Oh, now, actually, where it says save file, just instead of true, type false.
Instead of true, try false.
Like in save file, line 11.
Here. Okay.
Yeah, just put false. So that way it won't save every single time.
Okay.
It will. So you can just try stuff. And where it says res, put like 100 or 200 just to speed it up. Just for now, and then when there's one you like, you can increase the resolution and then download it.
Okay, okay.
So then now you can just try a lot of stuff.
Okay,
And,
thank you so much.
Great. Okay, I'm going to share my screen again.
Is it my turn now? Because I'm stuck at the first place.
Do you want to share your screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it sharing?
Not yet. Okay, yeah. All right.
Okay, then now. Here I got my file.
Yeah.
It's named CAC.
That's exactly how even my page is appearing.
Yeah. So where it says Mario, instead of Mario JPG, put Cactus JPG.
No problem. Okay. Okay, I did it.
Try it. Try now. Press play.
Can you tell me how to do that 2 images?
It's not showing.
It's merge.
Look, it's not showing.
Oh, it worked. It worked now?
No, that's the old one.
Okay. Can you do something for me? Can you click on the 2 triangles?
Okay.
Next to the play button, click on the 2 triangles. And then okay, let me see. Can you scroll over on your window and find the 3 dots, like on the right-hand side? You need to change your editor so you can see the code at the same time.
That's good. What button should I press? Oh, okay. Here's this one.
Yeah. So where it says layout,
Okay.
choose the option on the right-hand side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
All right, go up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, so where it says load image, instead of URL2, put link. Line 13.
So should I run it?
Yeah, try running it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, so there you go. So in an algorithm, I would recommend that you just delete the code that's in algorithm and then write your own from scratch.
This one?
No, up, go up. So line 22 to 31, just delete it.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then press run. Press play. Press the play button.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
yeah. So now just like one by one, like add the different rules like horizontal, diagonal, vertical, array, merge, deletion. Try all of those, and then your pattern, pattern will start to happen.
What should I add more than horizontal?
Maybe try like rotation.
Okay.
Okay. Is there anyone else who has a question?
Yes, please, Glenda here.
Okay.
Can I share my screen?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm unable to share the screen because I don't know.
Sultan, do you mind closing your screen?
Yeah, close.
Is my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is how it appears to me.
Okay.
So what do I click after this?
Okay. Where it says input 3. Oh, no. Okay. Input 3, that should be input 1 and input 2. You can't, in preload, lines 16 and 17.
16, 17, yes.
Yeah. Instead of input 3 and input 4, you need to put input 1 and input 2.
Okay.
And then instead of Mario, put link. Because you can see here, you said link equals hula hooping. So that link, like that hula hooping image, it's stored in that name. So you can type link there.
Link, okay.
Yeah. Okay, and then one more thing. Where it says editor, on the right-hand side, can you click on that for me?
Yeah.
And where it says layout, can you click on the second one? Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, click on that. Okay, now try pressing play. Top center.
Still not showing.
Oh, because URL 3 and URL 4, they need to be in quotation marks. Like when you put a link, it needs to be in quotation marks. So it needs to start and end with a quotation mark.
Excuse me, how do you merge two images?
Use the merge command.
Okay, I've done that. Now what do I do?
Press play.
Not coming.
Go down.
Again?
Yeah. No, you need to, can you scroll down in your code?
Can you repeat what you said?
Scroll down a little bit.
I save it as a fork.
Yeah. Okay, go down. Can you scroll down on your code? Okay, yeah. In algorithm, so in line 25, put a curly bracket. That's a right curly bracket there.
This one?
Other way. Okay, press play.
Still not coming.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, Go up, sorry. Go up on your code, scroll up.
Oops.
Go up.
I'm not able to scroll up. I don't know why.
Yeah, click on that arrow, or a trackball.
Okay, yes. Which number do I go
Go
to?
up, go all the way up. Yeah, go all the way up. Yeah, so where it says hula hooping, you need to put like URL 4 or something else because you haven't defined that actually.
Okay, so I have not. So I have not put the correct link. You're saying?
Yeah. So instead of hula hooping in line 17, type replace that with URL 03. Not there. No. Input 2, where it says load image.
Is it supposed to be 3 and 4?
No, 1 and 2.
Okay, 1 and 2.
See the word hula hooping?
Yeah.
Replace that with URL 3. Zero 3.
Yeah.
Okay, try. There might be a problem with that image. Just
okay.
Just where it says URL 3, just put link. Okay, press play. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now Glenda, scroll down, and then in algorithm, you can start adding different rules. So like horizontal, vertical, diagonal, merge, array.
1 second. Okay, so I'll come down.
Yeah. Okay, is there any other questions? We need to wrap up in the next 30 seconds. So I just want to say it was a lot of fun to do this workshop. I hope everyone had a good time who's left. If you have any questions, just message me. I can help you afterwards. And don't forget to upload your result to the Pinterest. I hope everyone has a good evening.
Okay, how can I save it?
Okay, can you please tell me the last step, what you were saying, the vertical?
Yeah. So in algorithm,
yeah.
Just type, now you can just type your design rules. So type like horizontal.
Okay. Horizontal.
Yeah, but you can't, see where it has 2 backslashes? You need to remove that.
Oh, you need to remove that. I just added
Yeah,
that.
delete those. Okay, when it's grayed out, it doesn't run. Okay, try. Yeah, see? Now try like vertical, try like the different rules. Like
under this, right?
Yeah. In an order. Yeah.
Vertical.
All right, everyone, I have to go. I'm really sorry. I have to run, but I hope you had a good time.
How can I save?
To save, at the top of the code, it says save file. You should set that value to true. And then it will automatically download.
It's set to true.
It should automatically download then in your browser. All right, guys, I gotta go. Have a good evening.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for the session.
Thank you so much.